go in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, so we are back in the semifinals of the Level Barebones 5v5 tournament. This is going to be Exertus versus webSPELL. Pretty awesome to say the least. Mac, who you think is going to be winning in this match?
I think we're going to see a really close match here. I know webSPELL is a new team with a lot of talent, ready to go, and Exertus has a ton of experience. I'm going to go with Exertus just based on the experience factor, but I would not at all be surprised if that prediction is incorrect.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Russia's side will have a slight advantage just because they are closer to the two flags. And guys, be ready for a very long match. We are going to be seeing 2-2 flags, which means that there's not going to be a bleed unless one person gets a third flag. So definitely be looking out. The heavily contested flags are going to be A and D. You're going to be seeing those flags going back and forth all the time. Now, D flag is going to be a very key area to hold while you're on the Russian side. It allows the U.S. team, if they have that flag, to be able to back rage right here onto C and also go through paint into C and down into A if they have to. So definitely be looking out for the Russian side of the team to be basically putting a lot of emphasis on keeping D. Primarily, you do that by keeping a guy up here into green over there onto D stairs, and then have the rest of your guys pushing down into C and A consistently, always putting on that pressure. Does that sound about right for you, Mac?
Sounds about right to me, Brett. Yeah, Russia side, big advantage. It'll be interesting to see how both these teams play it. They're both really good teams, and webSPELL is a new team, but all of their players do have a lot of experience playing in 5v5s and competitive battlefields. So none of them are going to be surprised by what happens here.
No, it's pretty much going to be
I think it's all going to come down to who does better on the Russian side.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are just waiting right now for Exertus to ready up. And like I said, both of these teams have had well, I would say webSPELL has had probably the easiest time in the bracket so far. They did have to play against TG, which came down to a match 109 tickets to 0. So that was actually a fairly close match, which means that they did get them sub 100 for both rounds. So that's very good for TG. TG will be going down into the losers bracket, but at the moment right now we are going to be seeing these two teams clash. Exertus taking out Nexus right at the beginning on Metro, very convincingly, I might add, and then just basically bullying their way all the way up through there. Had a little bit of trouble with Dynasty in the first round, but ended up taking that out no problem in the second one. So definitely looking out to be a good matchup. I'm excited.
Yep. Time for some crossing, folks. You know what that means. Snacks, get your drinks, go to the bathroom now because this could take a while.
This is going to take a long time. All right, we are seeing the good lucks going out right now. Again, webSPELL will be on the U.S. side. Exertus will be on the Russian side. And I will be shadowing webSPELL while Mac will be shadowing Exertus. All right. What?
I call him not live. Alright. We got a player crash.
Play live.
Yeah, I think they gotta play it, folks.
Alright, so we're going to be getting back in here. Oh no, where's my free cam? There is my free cam. Okay. So here we go. I'm going the wrong direction. B flag getting taken real quick by Exertus. webSPELL going to have two players coming down here for webSPELL. Only one's going to be left standing. He's going to try and get back, get some res off, but not able to stay alive. Oh, actually, he is going to be able to stay alive, and he is going to be able to take care of it. He is going to be doing a lot of work over here. Who is this? It's John. And I think they will be able to get onto this B burn here pretty soon. Wow, Exertus not able to clean it up.
Exertus has to be careful though, because webSPELL has managed to get a hold of C flag here. Exertus did a great job of pushing them to be really quick on that match, probably taking advantage of the fact that Exertus spawned in a man short, but now they are losing C flag.
Yeah, that is not good on this particular map. You do not want to be losing C. Here we go. We are going to be getting our waypoint set up right now. Let's go check over here onto D flag. All right,
Yeah,
so
losing C flag that quickly as Russian is usually a pretty bad sign, but, you know, this is a good team on both sides here, so we'll see what they can do. They did manage to get a hold of B, and they are re-pushing C here. Let's see how this push goes.
yeah, C is going
Oh,
to
we
be
got Shane
flashing right
pushing
now.
C arches.
We do have Shane over into C arches. We have Chaos up into C2, as well as Slusha. What is that, Slusha? Solsa? I don't know.
Salsa.
Anyways, he is going to be over here also helping out onto C flag, and they should be able to keep that down pretty easily. Now, what they have to watch out for is a push from A, which we are going to be seeing John back here. He should be able to hold this off by himself. It looks like there's actually nobody over here for Exertus. They are going to be completely down there by B, but they got to be watching out right now because D flag is getting back raged. And here we go. webSPELL getting onto this D burn. Ooh, no, actually getting taken off.
Wreck did get cleaned up.
So right now,
so here's what we're talking about, folks. 242 tie, 2 flags apiece.
Exactly. So settle
Hope you
in.
had your chips, because
This is going to be a long one. Both of these teams are really good. They're very, very patient, and they do know how to set up. And, ooh, we're going to one-on-one fight over here back by Spawn. Looks like John's going to be able to take out Shane. Shane not able to get up into C arches or do any damage like that. Let's check out and see what's happening over here onto by B. AB connector was going to be contested. We are going to be seeing A flag right now being contested. Ooh, crossfire going off. I don't know if he's going to be able to stay alive. No, he is not. Hitha ends up going down. But one more from Exertus is going to be left up alive onto A flag. Going to get those spawns off. But guess what? Wreck is going to be spawning back here onto A garage. He ends up getting a couple of picks over onto A alley. And I think he actually was able to clean that up. Am I correct?
no, 99's still up, and they did get a spawn off, so they're backing up. But now they're kind of pinned in a not a very good position. It's 99 and Hitha both back there. Hitha can manage to get a kill, but there's one more webSPELL person on A, so be careful with that push.
Yeah, and the thing you have to worry about...
doing a good job of getting some early pressure here.
Yeah, the thing you have to worry about onto these burns, guys, is that just because you clean it off initially does not mean that the spawns, will not work in their advantage. So, Exertus has to be careful here to make sure that they don't get back rage because, webSPELL could very easily come from spawn. Steeler ends up going down right there. Nobody back here onto A flag. Ooh, and there's the back rage like I was telling you. webSPELL is going to be coming all the way around. That's going to be Wreck, going to be able to take out Hitha. 99 already pushed up into library. He should be okay. Should have enough time to get at least one spawned in on him. webSPELL not getting onto this burn. Okay, right now they are going to be able to take out 99. Ooh, wow, going to be able to take out 2 of them. So webSPELL should be fine over here onto A flag.
They did manage to get that nuked out, though, so for a brief moment, they got a bit of a burn. I know the tickets are still pretty much the same.
Yeah, 235, 235, completely evened out right now, guys. And just because you get a flag that grayed out does not mean that it's going to go into the advantage of whoever has 2 flags. It does have to be a 3-cap flag advantage in order for that ticket bleed to resume. Now we are going to be seeing a nice 2-on-2 fight over here. webSPELL able to stay alive. Wreck is going to be able to get a couple of shots in over here, but he is going to go down. But those res is going to be too strong at this moment. Nades coming out, not going to be enough. Unfortunately, the timing was just not there. And webSPELL will be pushing up onto D flag, and we'll be getting this burn. Ooh, no, they won't. Nice spawn in there. Going to be able to stop it. And this is what I was talking about, guys. Both of these teams are so good. They know where to spawn. They know where to push. They know where to go. So everything should be fine for them.
Yeah, both teams playing this nice and slow. They're kind of waiting for their picks. They're trying to get a push on one of these flags, but until they get a couple picks, they're not going to have much of a chance to do it. Now, I like what webSPELL has done here, getting in blue. That's a pretty strong position to try to eventually make a push towards Delta. Let's see if they can get a couple picks here and clean up that Delta flag a bit before running into Cabin.
Yeah, this blue and green are definitely going to be some power spots. But C flag is going to be flashing. Let's take a look at what's happening over here. Does look like... at least one player from Exertus is going to be over here onto C, but 2 webSPELL players are going to be up here. I think it's going to be too much for him. I don't think he's going to be able to do much. And with the back rage from C arches, that gets cleaned up, no problem. So C flag is going to be okay. But at the same time, A is going to be flashing now. Where is this?
He's burning from Van Garage, and it looks like they know he's there. They're going to just shoot him through the wall. Not a big deal. I think if was it? whoever that player was there on C Arches have been able to stay up a little bit longer. They could have gotten that A burn for a bit longer first. You know, a lot of this map is being super patient, and even if you're not capping the flag, if you can stay up, you're holding guys to you, and allows your teammates to do some nice things. Exertus pushing back on the C flag here, but you know, it's just that guy in Arches. He can't really do a whole lot in Arches by himself. He kind of just gets pushed out over and over.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I would like to see some smoke play right here. You know, to basically cancel out that C2 position, and also to cancel out the PK stairs. If they're able to get some smokes in there, they will be able to make a push up into Crate and up into C1, where they can clear out C2 eventually. Shane is going to be able to pick up Wreck sitting onto tires, and here comes the push, but already waiting there, Steeler and Chaos able to take out both of those players. Wow, nice job there. And they will hold on to C flag, but A being contested once again, and it's getting burned down fast here, almost completely grayed out. Two players from Exertus are going to be up. Ooh, Steeler with a nice pick there on Van, and Wreck and Steeler are both going to be able to clean this up, I think. Yeah, Hither not able to get any reses off there. Oh wait, was able to get one, but Popcorn coming in at the last second, able to take out Jordy Slet, and that push is stopped. So again, both of these teams going back and forth with these pushes, not able really to do anything with these burns. Almost getting things burned down, but not quite. webSPELL trying to push up on B flag, ends up getting taken down, and are going to see a two-man push over onto AB Connector, but I think Exertus should be okay right now.
Yeah, they're certainly shifting into position to deal with that.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing them shifting over here by these cars, where they'll have some nice head glitch spots, and AB Connector is going to be completely nulled out right now. Trying to use that head glitch up onto in the center of AB Connector. Ooh, two players from webSPELL will be in there, but they got to be careful from the back rage. Exertus does know that they're in there. Ooh, and there, what I was saying, Jordy Slat able to pick up Popcorn, and Solskjaer's back is going to be completely exposed right now. And he knows it.
He was flashing for a moment there, but
yeah, A is going to be
action's
flashing.
going to shift to Alpha.
Yeah, but A right now is going to be flashing. Looks like Exertus is going to get over onto Library. I think that's the only position that they are in right now. Yes, they are. Popcorn's going to be able to pick up Jordy Slet right there. And I think that was it onto A flag. Yes, it was 223 to 221. Now Exertus is going to be pushing through AB Connector. And yeah, so it's going to be back to a 2-2 flag stalemate.
Yeah, I'm not sure what more these teams can do. They're kind of both doing the right thing. It's just a matter of getting a couple picks and getting a lucky break. They're both playing it really well, and they're both cleaning up any pushes the other team makes. You know, this is what we talked about, this long, drag-on match, because at the moment, the only thing bleeding the tickets is kills, nothing else. So with 220 apiece to go, this is going to take a little bit. webSPELL is making a push through D stairs right now. You know, the fact that they don't have anybody in blue or green means this is kind of going to be that guy on his own. He does get a couple spawns off, though, so webSPELL is going to go ahead and flash D. Well, C is burning as well for Exertus.
Yeah, so they will be getting this D burn so fast. Right now it's already halfway burned. You know, in Exertus right now, not in the best of positions. They do have one over in the dark store. They have one in the dark stairs. But going to be taken down. Tree is still going to be alive. Only one player for webSPELL is going to be left, but he is going to be on the burn and winning the burn, I might add. Nobody from Exertus is going to be up right now. How does the C burn going at the moment?
The C burn, it looks like webSPELL managed to clean that up, I believe, and they also have Delta. Now I take that back. Exertus is burning from C Arches here.
They did end up getting D right there, which is going to be huge because that means that webSPELL will be able to have some spawns going off on D flag. And that right there is not the position that Exertus wants to be in. They have to be super careful right now. And webSPELL spawning up into D2 will be able to get free shots over here onto Tree. And there it goes. Oh no, not able to pick it up. Two players from Exertus are going to be over here by Tree. And Wreck able to get the last pick there. Will be able to keep this alive and reburn D all the way. And Exertus definitely in some trouble, I would say now. They are going to be in a 3-flag cap, and they're going to start losing tickets a lot. And guys, this map is won by bleeding 20 tickets here, 10 tickets there. Nice back rage by Wreck right there, able to pick up one of the SA players. SA, no, getting completely pinched out there. Wreck with a good reaction time. And Popcorn able to pick up Jordy Slet there at the last second. And there it is, 3-flag advantage. And this is where you want to be, guys. You want to be able to capture them into this B flag. It is like the worst spot to be in, no matter which side that you are on. And we are going to be seeing webSPELL trying to circle in on them.
Exertus is going to have to make a strong push out of the deployment to either C or D. I would like to see the D push happen, which I think is what they're going for. They do have Jordy Slut is working his way towards Rubble. I think if he times that nicely with the guy on D stairs, which is Hitha, they might have a chance of getting D here. They got to play this slow, though, and get a couple picks. There you go. Jordy Slut getting chaos, and now I think we're going to see Exertus making a push on D here.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing a back and forth. Ooh, Popcorn getting taken out by Jordy Slut. That's going to be from Green right there, or from Blue, able to take out Green. That's going to be really, really good for them. Again, though, guys, they're going to have to watch out for these spawns. And there it is. Chaos able to pick up 2 picks on D flag. Got to watch for those spawns, guys. Just because you clean it up does not mean that it's safe. And Exertus.
Yeah, I don't think Jordy should have hopped out of Blue there. I think he should have stayed. Even if they didn't get that initial D-burn, he would have been in a much better position to re-push that and cover those spawns. This map's tough. You got a lot of these flags you kind of got to burn with one guy. You know, another one in a safe spot watching the spawns makes it really tough to do. So webSPELL's doing a really nice job here. Can control this map from the more difficult side, and they're definitely the less experienced team, you know, at least as a group. You know, all these players on webSPELL have experience,
yeah.
But as a group, this is their first tournament, and they're doing a really nice job.
Yeah, I will agree with you there. As a group, they are less experienced, as you said before. Now, if we look over here onto the rosters itself, we are going to be seeing, you know, Rex, Steeler, and Popcorn were all on Nexus, I believe, at one point in time. And Rec, I think, even played for one of the Euro teams there for a little while. I'm not really sure which one it was, but he did play with them for a little bit. And if we look over here onto Exertus, Exertus, of course, used to be SA, and they have pretty much just stayed Exertus. They have not really changed their roster a whole lot. I would say that their most recent pickup would have been Sleet, correct?
Yeah, I think Sleet was the most recent pickup, and he managed to work his way into a starting spot for them, which is cool to see. I remember playing with Sleet a whole lot in the Team Reddit days way back in the day, so it's fun to see these players move their way up the ranks, so to speak. And we do have Exertus taking control of Alpha Flag here, and in the meantime, flashing D. It's just what they needed to do, but the problem is, even if they bring this to 2-2, they're down by 70 tickets.
Yeah, and it does look like webSPELL able to win the fight over onto D flag. We'll be able to get all of these reses off, and yeah, not looking good. 99 going to be left alone back here on D flag, and yeah, he's. Oh wait, there could be a possible back rage on D stairs right now. Here it is, and yeah, they should be able to take care of it right now. 4 players from Exertus will be onto this D burn. They should be able to get it back super fast. They did end up getting A back. Or actually, they did end up capping A. B will be flashing right now. 1 player for webSPELL. That's going to be Steeler. Is going to be sitting up here into D2, and he's going to be taken down. But Chaos going to be able to spawn on him at the last second, and we will be seeing the res going off. So nice timing there on that res. I would say that was very lucky. Nade there, Jordy Slut getting team killed, unfortunately. But it does look like all of webSPELL was cleared up onto D flag. D will go into the possession of Exertus, but A at the same time is going to be flashing.
The objective has been taken.
And I think they should be able to take that out. No problem. C2 is going to be populated by Exertus at the moment. He will be jumping down into Crank, trying to get that burn. We will be seeing some fights going off by PK and Toad.
Yeah, I think if Exertus can get back to CD here, they're going to be in a much better position than they've been this whole round. You know, it's strange to see them lose C off the break as Russians. So this is where they wanted to be back at the start, and they're going to have a much better shot at bringing this ticket bleed back in their favor if they can control C and D for a little bit here.
Yeah, I completely agree with you now. webSPELL able to take out A, no problem. C looks like they will be able to hold on to that, 203 to 151, and webSPELL doing a really good job of you know, getting a huge ticket lead for Sign Crossing. That is a huge ticket lead on this particular map, especially against 2 really good teams like we are seeing right now. Does look like Exertus trying to push up through C arches, not able to do so. Steeler doing a great job of holding out 2 players. And yeah, so right now Exertus going to be trying to push up through paint. Ooh, getting back rage there. Let's see, is there going to be a big fight over here onto A flag? Coming down from hot corner, able to take out Toad. But, ooh, Solskjaer able to take out Hitha. And 99 going down also. Only one player left for Exertus. And Sleet able to take out 2, but he's not strong enough to take out the entire team. All 4 guys from
webSPELL shifting really
there.
well to deal with that. Now,
Yes,
B is flashing, and we'll have a chance to run over there, but like we said earlier, Exertus can get B, and they're still down by a whole chunk of the ticket. So they need B and more. This is not enough on its own, and the problem is webSPELL can have plenty of time to set up for whatever comes next.
Yeah, I think right now, webSPELL has just taken out so much of a lead right now. They do have about an 80-ticket lead. They just, I mean, I don't see them really losing this round, especially from the way they're playing with their setups. They've been able to keep Exertus from getting any kind of a 3-flag setup. It's been basically, down to just a 2-2 flags, and they don't even have B yet. So webSPELL even able to keep Exertus off of B flag, not able to get them capped. Jordy Slip able to take out Slush. So here it comes. B will be in the possession of SA. And is there any action going on anywhere else in the map?
Not currently. We got Exertus trying to re-push towards C here. It looks like they're trying to get control of green and blue. They're gonna go ahead and make a push towards. I guess C arches push from deployment, pretty standard. They are back to where we were at the beginning of this map, with them holding DB and webSPELL holding CA. A bit of a slow match right now, but that big lead by webSPELL, they don't have to do a whole lot. They kind of just got to hold what they got and not make any brutal mistakes. Also getting a nice kill there. webSPELL's just ready for this.
Yeah, they are absolutely. Now Exertus is going to be pushing up through bomb. He's also going to be looking. He could actually push right into C flag. I don't see a single webSPELL player over here by C. They're actually outside by arches, so he could have pushed into C right there. Not going to. In fact, he's going to be pushing down into A flag, which we will be seeing them burning it. And I think that was actually probably the better option right there. Just because webSPELL
I don't know
is so
about that
far
because
away.
they left Delta wide open, and now webSPELL is going to go ahead and hop on Delta, and Delta for Alpha is not a trade you want to make on this map.
Yeah, very true.
So webSPELL is playing this really well. They're kind of saying, well, you want to go to A, we'll take the better flag. That's fine.
Yeah, you do have a point there. So A flag will go into the possession of Exertus with, it looks like, really no opposition from webSPELL. D flag should go into the possession of webSPELL right now.
Objective has been taken.
And yeah, 2-2 flag set up again. And what's really funny about this, guys, is that we have actually switched sides. Exertus, even though they are a Russian team, they do not have the gimme flags of the Russian team. They have the gimme flags of the U.S. team. So a little bit different there on positioning wise. I would say that comes down to just the really good strat by webSPELL. I mean, webSPELL understands how strong these 2 flags are and is really putting emphasis on the whole game of getting these 2 flags back and keeping these flags. So I think very kudos to them for doing that. Now D flag will be grayed out. It will be power burned right now by 2 flags from Exertus. A flag, though, at the same time is going to be flashing. Does look like Steeler was able to clean out A garage. And I think that's going to be Wreck right there, able to stay alive. So the A flag will be going into the possession of them. Let's take it out. C flag is now going to be flashing. Toad is going to be taken down from Exertus. And they will be able to get the gray out on C. And it should be going into their favor here pretty soon. Do they have anybody actually back here burning it?
Great job. The objective has
I don't
they
think
don't have anyone
do.
burning it.
They completely left
they
it
do.
alone for this fight over here onto A flag, which I don't think they should have done. webSPELL is going to be able to win this 3-man push up into C right now with only 1 player from Exertus. This was a huge blunder by them. They could have had this flag burned by now, and if they don't, oh man, webSPELL going to be able to come up from PK, gets nice pick, should be into jungle. And yeah, they are going to be getting shot from Toad, getting taken down, and now C is going to be contested. While they do have a 3-flag advantage, C and B are now both going to be contested and going to be starting to get grayed down by webSPELL.
Yeah, flag doesn't do you a whole lot of good if you don't have a man to hold it after you cap it. Exertus is going to get spawns up at C, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and hop on A and say, well, we're probably not going to get C back, we'll get A and just try to keep this as close as we can. At the same time, they are contesting B, so if they can manage to get B and take A, they're in a pretty good spot and might have a chance to bleed some of this webSPELL advantage back down. So let's see how these gunfights go. 99 getting a kill, but he's getting taken out by a nade over there at Alpha Flag. We got a big gunfight going down. Rex getting some really nice kills. Yeah, webSPELL is just reacting so well right now.
Yeah, they are. And I got to say, one thing that they've done really well, and is what I was really, impressed with on Exertus in the last match, they're sticking together. They're doing really well of these 3- and 2-man pushes so that they can get these reses off and keep their team alive and keep these pushes alive. Now B flag will go into the possession of Exertus. They will have to be re-pushing, I would say, A flag through AB connector, which we are seeing right now. And webSPELL is going to be set up quite nicely for this. They are going to be over into J2 and should be able to hold on to that no problem. Now we are going to be seeing C Archie is going to be contested by Exertus. K is able to pick up one quick kill right there. Sleet able to pick up Chaos. And 99 and Shane both able to pick up picks of their own. C flag will be getting grayed out.
We've lost the objective.
And they should be getting it right now. A flag also is going to be burning with no webSPELL players actually back here. 2 of them are going to be spawning in, one in the A alley, one over here in the Vanguard. And there it is, Chaos able to take out Hitha. Wreck and Steeler. Steeler actually taking out Wreck. Probably just to reset him.
For a minute there, I thought Exodus was going to have a chance at a cap out, but webSPELL was managed to get a bunch of spawns off. But man, Exodus just coming in here and slaying everybody.
It is not over
Let's see
yet.
if they can clean up Alpha here. This may be exactly the move that Exodus needed to try to bring this game back in their favor. Now B is flashing, they got to be careful. Hopefully they can spawn up over there and keep that in their favor. This fight on A is kind of ridiculous.
It's a bit ridiculous. B flag is going to be flashing right now. I don't think there's going to be anybody back here to actually contest this. No, actually leaving one back onto green, so very smart there. But D flag, they got to get somebody back here now. D flag is going to be contested right now, and we are going to be seeing 3 players pushing up. There's the smokes coming out for webSPELL, 159 to 107. This is what I was talking about, guys. This game is won in chunks of 20 and 30 tickets, and we are going to be seeing the gray out on D flag, and webSPELL should be stopping this bleed right now.
That smoke was really, really good by webSPELL there. They knew that Exodus was going to have to push hard through Aqua, and they smoked it, and that gave them plenty of time to hop on D-Burn and get set up. It was superb play and perfect timing by webSPELL. I'm really impressed by that. You don't see that kind of maneuvering a lot. Just kind of knowing where the team is going to come from and making the right move, so that was great. Let's see, Exertus is going ahead and pushing Delta here from C side from their deployment. It's a heavy push. Salsa is in B building, managing to get 2 picks. Running out in the open in the road like that's going to cost you some lives there, Exertus.
Yeah, now Exertus needs to get D back. I mean, it's going to be tough because they do have players from webSPELL. Ooh, there's the smokes. Nice smokes. Needs to be smoking blue and green. But honestly, man, I don't know how they're really going to be pushing into D without just losing a massive amount of tickets right now. Wreck is going to be able to pick up 99. Trying to go back for that res, but he's going to die in the process. No! Green not able to take him out. Does look like they were able to get up into blue and clean up green as well. So they will be able to get D back, but at the same time, A is going to be flashing. So they're just going to be trading the flags back 2-2.
Yeah, Exodus had a moment there when they had D, C, and A, and they were in I guess it was D, B, and C, and they had a really good chance of getting and holding 3 flags there, but they just weren't able to get those spawns off on Delta to hold that B to D push for long enough. They did manage to get that ticket count down to about a 50 advantage rather than an 80, so that's good to see, but, we're still in for a long haul here, and when it's a long haul in this map, the team with the ticket advantage is typically going to win, so webSPELL is still in a great spot. Exodus C is flashing from C store. webSPELL is all over C right now, and they're going to definitely take that handily. At the same time, Exodus does manage to get Bravo. So, again, 2-2. We're back to an AC DB split.
Yeah, and I got to say,
what do you think these teams should do?
Right now, they got to get control of their gimme flags. I think that webSPELL is doing a good job of not trying to focus on getting B back. I think that Exertus is basically putting people there where they shouldn't. I know, guys, that you need to get flags, but I mean, honestly, you could take that extra guy that it takes to burn back B and put him on C, and he may be that extra person that is able to get the res off or get that last guy down when you're pushing in onto this A flag or C flag. And honestly, B flag, it's just not the place you want to be at. You can get trapped very easily there.
Yeah, they're trying to make that B to A push, but you know, they don't have a lot of options. They have to go through that tiny little connector there, which is just so easy to defend. I agree completely with you on spending all this time at B. It's just not the way to go, and you know, they got to be careful because pretty soon here, webSPELL's going to start leaking out of C and try to backrange Delta. I can promise you they're going to do that, and yet, as I say that right now, we've got a webSPELL player leading C arches near hot corner. He's kind of hesitating. I'm not sure what he's doing. I guess they're just kind of going for a surround. webSPELL's just kind of saying, hey, we don't even need that third flag. We got our advantage. We're going to let you just bleed tickets yourself by throwing yourselves into our bullets.
Yeah, absolutely. 151 to 97 in favor of webSPELL. webSPELL by about 60 tickets right now. And we are going to be seeing a one-on-one fight back here by Spawn. And it does look like webSPELL should be okay back here. Still over onto AB Connect. That's going to be Chaos. I would say has the better positioning, the better head glitch spot. And are we seeing a push over there on the D flag?
There was one webSPELL player making that push towards D flag, but I lost track of him.
Oh, actually, webSPELL getting up into blue too. With
there you go.
I don't even know if this Exertus player knows that he's up in blue too. Popcorn able to take out 99. Nice job there. And yeah.
Shane definitely knows now. He's looking at him.
Yeah, okay, so we are going to be seeing the nades coming out. Ooh, Shane with a nice pickup on Wreck. He's going to be coming inside. And he will be able to get blue too right here, I think. Yes, he will. So nice cleanup there. 148 to 94. Guys, like we said, long game. But a good one nonetheless. Let's see where the action is.
The action's going over here.
webSPELL pushing in onto B. And they will be able to cause a little bit of damage back here. At the very least, pulling back Exertus. C flag is now going to be flashing. Let's take a look at what's happening on C. C and A flash are going to be flashing. Now, if they can pull this off, because I don't see anybody back here for webSPELL able to get off one spawn, but Shane is waiting for that. Let's take a look over here onto A. And it does look like nobody back here for webSPELL on A either. So they should be able to get the gray out on A. Oh, one spawn did come in there. He is now going to be over into A alley. There's the second one. So Steeler and Kalos are going to be back here. Oh, a third and a fourth. So they're heavily going to be favoring this spawn over here. And they should be okay onto A flag. But there's that 3 flag advantage for Exertus. Now, what they have to do is hold on to this just long enough to at least even it out. I think that their gun skills could maybe eke them out a win in the end. But to be honest with you, they got to be able to hold this for at least the next 45 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, the real key to this is going to be holding the C flag, because it's not going to be a clean push from Alpha to Bravo for webSPELL. They're going to have to make a move on C here, I feel like. So let's see if Exertus can hold that. They do not have anyone on C. No, they have one player on C. Jordy Slut is on C for Exertus. webSPELL's just kind of getting caught at Ager. It's just kind of funny. We're seeing the roles change. They're the ones out of position now and not quite prepared for the next step. And these ticket counts getting really, really close once again.
Yeah, 124 to 92. Still in favor of webSPELL. webSPELL electing not to go to C, but instead go to B or D, which I really do like this push. Only one player or 2 players are going to be back here for webSPELL. They are going to be able to get on this. I don't see anybody from Exertus.
Exertus has one player in Light Store. He did get picked off by, it looks like, by that exploded crate, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, but now A is going to be flashing, so definitely like the positioning from Exertus. They are going to be, ooh, nice job there. Popcorn able to save A for him. That was going to be huge if they could have gotten that down. But AD will go into the possession of webSPELL. Let's take a look over here onto D flag, see if Exertus was able to do anything. They are going to be trying to push up into green, and I think they're going to be met right now. Yep, Chaos able to take out Sleet, Steeler able to take out Jordy. So 2 players down for Exertus, and guys, that is huge in 5v5. I'm not going to lie to you, C flag's now going to be flashing. Exertus, while they did have a huge advantage there, may have stretched themselves out just a little bit, trying to get over there onto spawn. C flag now going to be able to be grayed out. 3-man push from Exertus, and they will be able to hold on to C. Let's look over here onto A flag. And we are going to be seeing Exertus pushing down into A, but Joy Select getting taken out from a garage. And A flag will stay in the possession of webSPELL. 111 to 84. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, back rage there.
I would like to see... I was going to say, I'd like to see Exertus try to bait webSPELL into taking B to try to give them a chance to try to get back C and D. But I don't know if webSPELL is going to fall for that trap. They just aren't sending anyone to B at all. They're just saying, you know what, we're not going to put any focus on that flag. It's not the flag we want. We're much better off trying to go for this fight here at A, and Salsa manages to get one, but does clean up by Sleet. So Exertus is going to go ahead and start burning Alpha here. At the same time, they're burning D. Exertus is really starting to turn this map around.
Yeah, Exertus doing a really good job on A, able to clean up everybody there. Let's take a look over here on the D flag. They will be having one player coming up. The res is going off for webSPELL. I think it's going to be too much right now. 2 against 1. He is going to be over by Tree, and 99 ended up getting taken down. But they did end up getting onto this A burn. Now, they're also onto the B burn. webSPELL will be able to get this flag capped for their advantage. So we'll be going back to a 2-2 flag stall.
We have taken the objective.
Yeah, they finally managed to get webSPELL to go ahead and push towards Bravo flag, but they weren't able to stay alive at Delta and make some hay out of that move. They are going to go ahead and repush D here. It looks like they're going to try to get in Blue Rubble into Blue 2 and go ahead and push Dark Stairs. A is flashing though. They got to be careful because webSPELL is just going to come right back at them from deployment.
Yeah, now A flag, we should be seeing a big battle gearing up over here. Going to be getting some back rage action going on over onto A alley. That's going to be Wreck, who's going to be narrowly escaping there. We are going to be seeing some spawns over onto Van Garage. And we're going to be caught right out in the open. What was Jordy Slut doing? I don't really know. Going to be trying to come in from A Garage, spamming that door. And how is he still alive? He is dead. Okay, so that is going to be it. Popcorn, the last one left. Going to be back behind A alley there. D flag is now going to be flashing. Let's see if webSPELL, what's going on back here. Going to be able to take that out. Should be fine over on the D, and immediately going on for a back rage onto C flag. 103 to 78. It is a 20-ticket game, guys. Very, very close. And honestly, it could go either way at the moment.
Now webSPELL is pushing on to C.
Yes, they are. B flag is now going to be flashing for Exertus. They will be getting onto this. Only one player from webSPELL, and honestly, doing the right move. He is just going for a complete back rage right here, but I don't think he even had to. Looks like the one player for... Ooh, nice job, Hither, not looking behind him. Gets taken off, and B flag will go into the possession of webSPELL. C flag still going to be contested.
Yeah, Exertus is doing a good job of cleaning up C. They were really patient and just stayed in toad there, knowing that they were coming from jungle side and just waited for those guys to come up PK stairs. Got those kills. So they are going to be able to lock down C. And anything else going on in the map?
Right now, I'm thinking D flag is where the...
Exertus is going to go ahead and push on the Delta.
Yeah, D flag is where the fight is going to be at. It does look like one player from Exertus was able to get up in the D2, I think. And he will be able to take out Chaos.
Yeah, Hipta managed to hop in there, get a kill, and get on burn. It looks like he is anticipating a push from Aqua, but he's got to be careful. They could come from B and just shoot him in the back. Yeah. At the same time, his team's not doing a good job of holding on to Alpha. webSPELL's just kind of all over the place. The ticket count has gotten so tight once again, but I gotta say webSPELL is still in a better position at the moment, although that may change if Exertus can get Delta back.
Yeah, if they can get a 3... Oh, but right there, 3 flag advantage for webSPELL. That's going to be taking this ticket lead even further, 97 to 68. And guys, as the seconds are ticking by, Exertus is definitely going to be losing out here. There is going to be a push over onto A flag from Exertus. It does get taken down. And webSPELL just doing a really good job of holding it down. Honestly, dude, just the way they push around the map, the way they reinforce areas, it's just been amazing this entire time. And we are going to be seeing a big battle over here by Toad. Looks like webSPELL will be able to be the victors. And there they go. They are going to be able to take that. And should be pushing up to Toad here pretty soon. Exertus, are they going to have anybody back here? I don't think they are. Will be losing C here pretty soon if they are not careful. Gonna try and...
I think Exertus is gonna hold on to C no problem. Now the question remains if they can get back on Delta flag. You know, I keep seeing Exertus making these exotic moves to try to get 2 or 3 flags at once, and I feel like they need to play it slower, get what they can, get their picks, and then make that move in that 3rd flag. Now, I know the tickets are getting tight. I know they're about to run out. But, you know, I would like to see them play a bit slower, sort of the way webSPELL's played. webSPELL has done a better job of sort of just taking it as it comes and reacting, rather than making these sort of really, really tough pushes that just don't typically work out against a good team.
Yeah, absolutely. I do agree with you there. It seems like maybe Exertus was almost panicking with their pushes. They're like, oh my god, we got to get another flag. And I agree with you. I think that definitely did hurt them in this long run. They will be able to get a 3-man push over here onto D flag. It's 93 to 35, and C flag will be getting contested right now. Two people are going to be pushing up for webSPELL onto C, trying to get up into C2. Should be able to get a back rage going on right now, and Steeler will be able to take that. So nice job there. And yeah, C flag going to get burned and put into the possession of webSPELL.
Well, that remains to be seen. Exertus is going to be able to get a couple spawns off at C, so it's not over yet. Sleep getting 1 kill. We'll see if he can get the other. He is trying to stay alive. Oh, where did Sleep go? There he is. He's in C1. And hit them with a nice kill too, so here we go. Exertus back to CD with 30 tickets remaining. They don't have a whole lot of time to make something happen. They are flashing alpha. I think that's the right move. But clearly, webSPELL is going to be spawning on A here any second to try to clean this up.
Oh yeah, we are going to be seeing those spawns going off. 1 over into A garage, 1 into library. Looks like library was able to clean up A alley, so that is going to be huge for them. But wow, such a big burn onto A. If Exertus can hold on to this, I mean, they don't necessarily have to win this particular round, but if they can definitely bleed these tickets out, which they are not going to be able to the last player. Oh, no, a back rage from A alley, so Exertus not done yet over here onto A flag. Will be coming around. Steeler ends up going down, and it looks like, oh man, there's such a bad spot right now. Nades are going to be coming out for both teams. Popcorn able to pick up Sleep. And I think that push was momentarily stopped. A flag will be going back into the possession of webSPELL. 99 Jody Sled able to pick up 2 picks there. And they decided to come back around towards jungle. Ends up getting taken down there by Steela.
I don't like how Exodus keeps kind of forcing themselves into this position at A alley. They're off the burn. They are up on A, but they're off the burn. And at the same time, the fact that they're not doing anything is giving webSPELL an opportunity to shift across the map. We are seeing Exodus go ahead and try to flash B here, but I would not be surprised if Delta or Charlie starts flashing very shortly.
Yeah, and there it is. D is going to be flashing right as you said that. Rec and 3 players from webSPELL are going to be spawning back here, 80 to 20. And yeah, this is definitely way in the favor of webSPELL right now. Chaos is going to be able to pick up 99, trying to push up from D stairs, not able to do so. Dark stairs or light stairs or store is going to be able to pick up Chaos. And
it was a good play by Sleet, so they're going to end up keeping 3 flags here. So, you know, life is still there for Exodus. This is not over yet. The tickets are tight, but it is not quite done. I love these 4 flag maps because really anything can happen. It's just tough. It's tough to get that 3rd flag.
Yeah, absolutely. Smoke's going to be coming out for Exertus. What they have to be careful of is the push from webSPELL. Chaos going to be coming in. He's going to be able to pick up 1. Here they're going to be able to take him out, but we'll be able to get a res right there. And, getting up into green, I believe. Able to get some nice shots then. Going to be able to flash D. Now, here is where it's going to get interesting, guys. 79 to 22. And it's going to come down to Exertus being basically playing perfectly this entire time. They got to get onto this D-burn. They got to get onto this D-burn right now. webSPELL doing a really good job of tying him up into D2 and D3. And I believe Exertus is going to be able to come out on top there. Yes, they are. So here comes the D-burn. Now, what is going to be, what's going to happen right now? Are they going to be able to stop the push from A? Are they even going to be able to stop the spawns from D? Yes, they will.
They make it D here, but they're so out of position. They got no one near Charlie flag right now. So if webSPELL is smart, they're going to be pushing Charlie pretty cleanly, which is exactly what's happening. C is flashing. Yeah. Exodus is way in the back there on D. Have to approach C like they don't even own the flag.
Yeah, and, honestly,
this is what I'm talking about. They got to play this stuff a little slower.
Yeah, but oh, wait, stopping there at the last second, coming in, Crate going to be able to pick up one, not going to be able to pick up the last one. That would have been huge, though, if they could have stopped that. Again, just evening up the score even more, 64-20. Guys, this is going to be a super close game here, and Exertus, though, if they can keep on this, just moving around, pushing these flags. A flag is now going to be flashing. This is what I'm talking about. If they can push these flags continuously and be moving around in groups, we will be seeing them taking it. They are going to be stuck back over into A alley. Now, I don't really agree with this. Again, this is going to be some bad positioning for them. Going to be fighting from into A garage. Smoke's going to be coming out for Exertus, who's going to be stopping the vision. And here it is. webSPELL going to be spawning in over onto Van Garage. Should be slowing down this burn quite a bit. A will be getting grayed out right now. And Exertus power pushing up here. Going to be able to take out Van Garage. Will be taking A Garage. No, they will not. Another player spawning at the last second in A. And Popcorn trying to hold on, but not going to be able to do so. Now here is, like I said, guys, this is where it really comes down to it. Will Exertus be able to hold on to the rest of their maps? B flag is now going to be flashing. Nobody's back here to really help it. But guess what? Same time, C is going to be flashing.
Yeah, and I think the action's really going to be going on here where B is just so out of the way that I don't think either team wants to dedicate much more to it. So let's see how this fight goes with C. Wreck getting 1A still on Hitha. And Exodus is in J, but they're going to need a couple picks before they can do much.
Yeah, 50-17 in favor of webSPELL. And wow, I gotta say, I mean, definitely a really good game. Exertus just not able really to hold on for too long on these triple caps. 50-14. And it looks like webSPELL going to be pushing into D flag, so they're looking to end this game right now.
It's so tough to keep a triple cap on this map because it basically means that there's going to be one weak flag that one or two guys has to be able to hold a big push off and just get a bunch of nice frags. And we haven't really seen either team be able to do that for too long. The only time we saw that was early in the game where webSPELL got a 3 flag advantage, enough to bleed about 70 tickets off, and that's sort of been what has carried them to the rest of this map. Now we got action happening all across the map. A is flashing from webSPELL, C is flashing by Exertus.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing two players up on C flag. Going to get back rage from Toad. Oh, is that going to be taken down? Yes, it is. So Toad is going to be completely taken out. Oh, nice double kill. Triple kill from Steeler. Going huge there. That right there, I would say, would be the MVP moment of this round. Because that definitely stopped any kind of a bleed on C flag. And there it is. Triple capped 46-7. And yeah, absolutely, Steeler. A great half indeed. And yeah, so definitely looking forward to what both of these teams will be able to do in the next round, 46-2, and it'll be ending right now. Wow.
That was a really good round by both those teams there.
Absolutely.
It really just came down to webSPELL getting that one bleed for about 2 or 3 minutes there that really carried them all the way to the end of this map. It'll be interesting to see how Exertus approaches this from the tougher side. So, you know, they did just lose the round from the easier side, which typically does not bode well, but they're a good team. They're going to adjust.
No.
See what they can do.
No, it doesn't typically bode well when you do lose it on the easy side, guys. But, hey, you know, Exertus is a great team. They made a few little mistakes there at the beginning, but they should be able to come back and definitely make one hell of a good game for this next match. So, Mac, who do you have winning for this next round? Who? Okay, better yet, who are you rooting for?
That's a really tough call. I guess I'm going to root for webSPELL because they're kind of up and coming, and I'd like to see another really good team kind of make a statement in this tournament. And I like the way they played that on the U.S. side. They played patient, they got the picks when they needed them, and they seemed to play as a team really well. And, you know, they did stick together at different points in times when you didn't see Exodus doing the same thing, but they didn't have to stick together so much that they were overexerting themselves on certain flags. So I think that was the big difference that round, and I think I'm excited to see them do the same thing from Russian side. So I'm going to go ahead and root for webSPELL.
Well, I'm going to have to disappoint you, and I am going to be rooting for Exertus. Because guess what, guys? I always root for the underdog. I always do. and I am definitely going to be rooting for Exertus to take it. I think that they're going to be in a tight spot, but if they keep it calm and collected, they should be able to do a lot of damage coming out. So I am just now getting back into the server. All right, here we go.
I will be back in 30 seconds.
All right, so we are going to be just waiting for us to go live, waiting on Mac, because who doesn't want to wait on Mac? All right, guys, I'm going to pull up the brackets real quick, see if we can't find something for you. Okay, just a second, guys. Alright, so there are the brackets. And as you can see, we are going to be having... I don't think these are updated just quite yet. And there we go. I think that's a lot better. Okay, so we are going to be seeing...
Sorry about the delay, I am back.
Yeah, bad Mac. So we are going to be seeing, looks like Dynasty versus Nexus Gaming. Looks like Nexo did end up getting beaten out by Nexus. Rec and Fox, seems like that match is still going on. And TG will be the one who plays whoever the winner of Rec versus Fox Esports. So I'm going to say, who do you got for the Fox Rec match?
Oh, that's going to be a really good one. Fox played really well, and I think Rec showed some flashes on Karkin. So I think Fox will have it. They've had a little bit more success lately, but I think that's going to be really